fellow viewers. Welcome to another episode of Myturn Spotlight. And as a guest here, we've got Hannah, who's releasing an ebook very soon covering her fitness journey. How are you, Hannah, today?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. So I just have a couple of questions about your ebook.
Okay.
Now, the first one is, what were you thinking before writing this ebook? What was going through your head?
Yeah, of course. The main purpose about this ebook was really to showcase to my readers the journey that I went through personally on the road to where I am today. I started from zero. I didn't have any knowledge of fitness or honestly health in general. So I started as low as you can start out when I began my fitness journey. And then obviously starting from such a basic knowledge of fitness in general, I went through a lot of mistakes along the way. So the first bulk of my ebook is me talking through those mistakes that I made. So I call them the 3 mistakes to avoid on your own fitness journey.
I like that.
And the reason that I spend so much time on that is really because those mistakes, when I say mistakes, they weren't small mistakes. Those were mistakes that held me up for a good 3 to 4 years from progressing in the direction that I wanted to progress. So me, myself, I felt that those were very important struggles to share with other people because I got so stuck on them that I thought if I explained them well to everyone else that maybe you wouldn't get stuck on them and you can kind of get a cheat sheet past those mistakes. So that was the first purpose that I put forward in the ebook. And then the second chunk of it is sample meal plans. I walk through my day-to-day diet, and then I talk about the things that I try to avoid. So it's pretty straightforward as far as food and everything, and then also I talk about stuff that I always keep in my kitchen. So if you come over to my apartment, you're always going to see those foods in there. So that's a little bit about the second section. There's some sample workouts in there as well. And then the last third is basically mentality. So I touch upon that a lot in the last third of the book.
Okay. Interesting. Now the second question to you, Hannah. When did your journey start exactly? Your fitness journey?
Well, I explained that a little bit in the book. So I started dancing at a very young age. I started when I was 3. So I touch on that a little bit insofar as it kind of introduced me to the world of fitness and being body conscious pretty early on, but not necessarily in the right way. So I like to think that my true fitness journey as far as researching stuff and learning what's healthy for your body started more around the age of 13 or 14, quite
13.
honestly.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And for someone that is not familiar with fitness or has not been active for a very long time, what is the one advice you would give them to ameliorate, to improve their health and their fitness life?
Yeah. Well, I mean, obviously there's a lot of things that you need to take into account when you're trying to change your lifestyle, because that's essentially what you're doing. You're not just losing weight, you're reprogramming your body and your mind to think and live in a different way.
Very good way.
Yeah, so I think the biggest thing, which again I speak about this in the book as well, is probably your mentality, because you can go on a crash diet, lose some weight, and then forget about it. Go back to your old patterns. You could start a new training program, work out really hard every day, lose a bunch of weight, fall back into your old way. So there's a pattern that reoccurs when we don't spend some time on kind of retraining our brain to think in a different way. Because like I said, that's what it is. We're learning not only to physically discipline ourselves, but we're learning to mentally discipline ourselves as well. So if there's one piece of advice I could give anyone out there looking to achieve new fitness goals or anything in life, it's your mentality, because that's the thing that's going to make or break you with anything that you're doing. If you're not set, your mind is either going to push you forward, progress you, or it's going to be the thing that stops you.
Yeah.
So that's something that I talk about a lot in the last half.
You're very right.
So mentality.
You have to have a mindset that's ready to engage with your goals.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Now, another question for you, Hannah. So, to other people that might purchase other fitness ebooks from other people that were successful in their fitness journey, now, what would you tell them to persuade them to buy your ebook instead?
I mean, obviously all the ebooks that are out there are there for a purpose. Everyone's fitness journey is different. So for me, I mean, the only persuading factor I can give you is this is this is authentic, this is what I went through, these were the mistakes that I made that were big mistakes, and if it works for you, it works for you. Like I said, I spend a lot of time talking about that mindset because that is honestly what's gonna keep you going. That's put there to help you make not just a fitness transformation, but a lifestyle transformation as well. So if there was one thing that kind of set mine apart, and like I said, all the ones out there are very good, it would be that focus on mentality, because that's the thing that's going to help you retain those goals. So yeah, there's a bunch of programs out there that help you achieve them in the first place. That's great. It takes a lot of discipline and courage to do that in the first place, but it's that mindset that keeps those results. And if you're ultimately looking to make a lifestyle transformation, I think that the pinnacle of your goals should be to keep those, retain them for a lifetime. So if there's one thing that sets mine apart, I think it would be talking you through that mindset and the things that I integrate into my everyday life.
Very interesting.
Have to do with the mindset.
Very interesting. Okay. Now, I actually bought something for the viewers out there watching us today, and here is an old picture of you before you start your transformation. I believe you're around 12, 13.
Yeah, 12 or 13, around the time that I noticed something was wrong.
So that's my personal input to you people who are thinking of purchasing Hannah's ebook. This is why you need to purchase that ebook. I mean, look at that transformation.
That is a transformation.
Thank you very much, Hannah.
Thank you very much for
And
having me.
we will see you soon. This was Myturn Spotlight.
Thank you very much. That was good.
Alright guys, hello. So we hope you enjoyed this interview with Hannah, releasing her new fitness ebook. We're just here to let you know a little bit more about what Myturn Spotlight is.
Yeah, so it's basically a place for us to share our new content, in this case our ebooks, with you all, for us to show you our new merchandise if we have any out, and just kind of invite you into a closer look at what we're about to release for you all in kind of a fun form of an interview. So yeah.
And one more thing, if you have a little wonder about what Myturn is a movement of self-confidence and motivation to promote a will for you to go achieve your dreams, whether it be in fitness or anything that you have a passion for. So that's what Myturn is all about. We hope you enjoy our future content. All right, thank you very much, and we hope you enjoy. Stay close for the release of Hannah's upcoming fitness ebook. Thank you, and we'll see you in the next one. Thank you very much, and make sure to check out